back to another episode of Bagged Milk. I'm your host, Brian Bridges, and this is episode 34. Post-Halloween episode. My fucking favorite day of the year. It was my Christmas. I got out, and it was a blast. I'll post pictures of my makeup. I do all my fucking Fam Jams makeup. Well, if they want to. This year, my daughter was a little tiny rainbow cat. I didn't do none of that. I did my own, as you can tell, and it's fucking pretty awesome. I did Danny's as well. Also, pretty awesome. That took hours. Hours of my day, and I loved it. I love every minute of it. I love creating it. I don't know. I'm a fucking freak show. That's fine. If you're just listening to the podcast, check out my Instagram, Bag Melt, and it'll be there, and you can see it, and you'll see the splendor that is my talent, my glorious talent. It's abundant. That's to say the least. Let's just be real. That's for sure. No, it was a great fucking day. I started drinking early. I don't usually drink. I usually smoke. So, whatever. It's my Christmas. It's a special day. So, as I'm working away, I started drinking. And, yeah, I might have had a little too much. But that's okay. The night was fantastic. We made it out. And I'm just going running around with the kids all dressed up. They're loving it. I'm just being a fool, getting kids involved. Even Danny's friends, we went with them. Apparently, I was hilarious. Weird. And now they want to come and do it again next year with us. Weird. Maybe because I'm fucking awesome. God, I'm awesome. No. It's all Danny. Danny's company is by far way superior to my company. There is no competition whatsoever. But I probably helped a little bit. That's for sure. But fuck, what a night, man. I drank way too much. There's something about, when you drink, you know, you gotta empty those fluids. Fuck. You don't really think of that when you're out trick or treating at my age. So that sucks. And especially if you gotta relieve those fluids, it is literally the worst time in the world to relieve fluids. When there is all the kids in the world out and you need to whip your dick out. It's a real bad time. A real bad time. Good thing it's dark here now. All the time. Yeah, we're in Canada. We're in this period of the north where it's just dark all the time now. Till next spring. So we're in that. And it was dark. I had to wait. Fuck, I'm running around. There's so many paths in the dark. You have no idea where a kid is coming from. You can't just be whipping it out. It's 2020. You shouldn't be whipping your dick out in front of a kid any year, I guess. But this year would be the worst year to ever do it. That's for sure. Even if it's just by an accident and you're trying to take a whiz. A whiz? A whiz. A whiz. I've never called it a whiz before. A whiz and a piss. A whiz and a piss. A whiz. But yeah, man, I had to wait. I'm running. I had to find an empty street. It was dark. I had to wait. All the kids were off it and get fucking coast clear and fucking just fucking fire hose that shit up against a fence as hard as I could just to get it out before any kids could come. It was a fantastic night. But all in all, no, it was fucking great. We went around the neighborhood. acting like I'm the only one out there. Man, they were handing out Jello shots and coffees with Bailey. You know, woo woo. Shout out to Fort Saskatchewan peoples. They know how to get down for their Halloween. They know how to treat the adults. Jello shots, coffee and Baileys, Budweisers, man, shots everywhere. I just had my own, but I took those too, and fucking it went a little bad. I was running around. That's fine. I was having fun. I was a kid. I wasn't hurting nobody. I didn't beat nobody up. That's for damn sure. No, I was just being a fool. That's how I roll. And it was fun. Fuck, it was fun. That's my jam, though. That's how I roll. I just want to have fun with the kids and, wow, and dress up all freaked out, bloody, guts and gore. Horror's my thing. So why wouldn't it be the most magical day of the year? It's my Disneyland. Well, Spirit City's like Spirit Halloween. That's like my Disneyland. Except they're getting way too fucking expensive. Spirit, relax. We get it. You're only in town for like 1 month a year, and you got to pay probably an enormous rent bill to be in that random building that you just chose. But fucking settle on the cost. Half that stuff there now, you can get at Dollarama. And you want $40 for it. Relax, Spirit. Tried Party City. Also good. Not as expensive as Spirit. It's fucking ridiculous, these guys. Especially for stuff that's like, come on. It's cheap as shit. Come on. Half of it's like styrofoam, paper, and plastic. Come on. Fucking want a fortune for a fake gold chain? Why would I pay $100 for a fake gold chain? I just go get a real gold chain from some guy off the streets. Pay a little extra maybe, but still it's real now. Fucking pay $100 for a fake gold chain? What the fuck are you talking about? Bananas. It's not going to happen. Not by me anyway. But I did go there. And I went a little fucking bananas. As soon as I heard, I was only counting up my stuff. I wasn't counting up Danny's and the kids' stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that bad. And then I heard the total. And I dropped, and I split my head wide open. No need for special effects. I'll bring them to you. It's fine. I couldn't believe it. It didn't seem like that much. And it was like hundreds. And I'm like, holy fucking Jesus Christ. Well, we don't need to eat this month. We'll have candy. Candy will be our fucking entree-vous. Entree-vous? Well, I wonder if that's an actual French word that means anything. Not to me. It means nothing. But, yeah. Halloween at 8:15. 8:15, the streets were clear. It was definitely a weirder night than past Halloweens. I go out hard every Halloween, so I know this area, and there's definitely less kids out. There's less houses participating. Fucking everyone this year just did buckets or bowls. They just left a bucket or bowl out at their doorstep, and then that was it. There was no knocking. There was no motherfucking bam, 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 trick or treat, smell my feet. I heard there was a couple kids out there. There's a few houses, but I mean, very rare. It sucked, man. It wasn't as good. It was good, but I mean, it wasn't as good. It didn't suck. I shouldn't say that. It was good to see everyone out and participating in Halloween. Maybe next year it'll be even better because I feel just people weren't sure what the fuck was going on, what was going to happen. They were scared. At first, like, you'd see a first couple families came out to the street, and they were wearing masks, right? But then, as the night wore on, no one's wearing masks, man. Get the fuck out of here. It's just Halloween. It's kids running around outdoors. in the largest neighborhood in the world. Well, I don't know. The world is, it's just outdoors, man. It's outdoors. Who cares? You can avoid kids. You don't crowd at a doorstep, common sense stuff. But I guess not all parents have common sense. It's not common these days. That's what they tell me. I don't know, man. But we had a fucking blast going out. And I hope next year more people get involved. If they do the bucket thing or the bowl thing, if that continues on, because, this, I feel like none of this is going to go backwards. It's just going to keep getting worse. So if this masks and COVID and just the way we live our lives is going to be more distance, if the people are going to do buckets and bowls next year, I wish more people would sit outside with their buckets and bowls. It's literally 2 hours a fucking night. It makes these kids' night sometimes to see people and be able to say trick or treat and just have that connection to see who the fuck is giving them candy. You know what I mean? They'd be like, just why is there candy? Get on this street, man. But it's nice to see people out. I know there was a couple people that's all they did. That's what I would do. I would sit outside in my fucking makeup if the kids were grown and hand out candy. And there was a couple that just did that. They just sat outside. They had some makeup. They had a little blanket over their knees and stuff. Fuck, perfect. That's what I would do. But I'm able to go out with my kids, so I do. Every year that I can, I will. If they want to trick or treat when they're 20, I'm out there with them. Guaranteed. Well, unless they're like, go the fuck home, Dad. You're too old. But as long as they're willing to have me, I'm going with the kids. It's the funnest time of the year for me and the kids. Well, for me, I don't care about them. They can have fun or not. I have fun. No, they do have to have fun because I have fun watching them have fun. So it's a combination. But I'll still have fun. If they don't have fun, I'm like, that sucks. You didn't have fun? I had a blast. I'm sorry to hear about your troubles. But no, I had a good time. Thank you for coming out. Fucking kids in their selfish ways. Anyway, man, these kids these days compared to when we went trick or treating. Oh my fuck, they're soft. They are so soft. I'm surprised. This is the first year I think they've stayed right out till curfew, man. From time we go out, they used to be complaining, man. Complaining to go home. They want to go home. It's trick or treating, and these little bitches want to go home at like 7 o'clock. We've been out for an hour. Not even a half a pillowcase, and these little fucks want to go home. Man, we were out to the limit. I'm pretty sure I remember when there wasn't a time limit, and they just let you go until like the houses were empty. That all the lights went off, and you're like, okay, go the fuck home. These kids can't handle that shit. And they'd be like, yeah, man. They get like a shopping bag and they're happy. We were getting like pillowcase, 2 pillowcase minimum. If we weren't getting like pillowcase and a half, what a weak ass fucking night. Minimum pillowcase. Like that's bare. Now it's like these kids get like half a fucking grocery bag and they're like, that's good. Can I go home? He's getting cold out. I'm like, no. No. You fucking stay out and get that candy. Because I'm going to take it all. Not this year. This year is a big, big problem for me. Because I don't want it. I had my one day where I had a bunch of candy, and now I don't want to see it, but it's everywhere. And it's like, it's my crack. So it's like I'm in a crack house. Fucking crack everywhere. So it's a little difficult not to try it. I had to tell Danny, hide the fucking crack, please. Just nicely. But if she didn't hide it, eventually, I'd probably get mean. I'd be like, find the fucking crack! Now, bitch! And then she'd hide it. And then she'd be mad at me because I called her a bitch. But that's what you get. Ha ha! No, that's not what you get. But yeah, no, it's a very difficult time of the year for me. I knew it was going to be difficult with all this, the chocolate and the sweet, sweet, succulent Sour Patch fucking candies. Oh, I had some of those. Those are the first time I had Sour Patch candies in months. Months. Anything with a sugar on the outside of it, I haven't had it in months. That type of candy. Sour Rings, Fuzzy Peaches, Sour Patch Kids, of course, Cherry Blasters. None of that shit. That's my jam. But I didn't have any. But yesterday, was yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday? Fucking right I did. Fucking right. I stuffed my face with so many carbs. Oh, it was pretty good. And then I topped it off with ice cream. But that's how I roll. And now this week, it's going to be clean eating again and then get that fucking chocolate and shit out of my fucking face. I can't handle it. Even when I go on my days off, I cheat. And I'll try to have mostly meat and just carbs. And then on all the other days, like barely any carbs. So I just switch it out one day. Have 1 carbs. No big deal. It's all good. It's healthy for you. Well, I don't know. It's healthy for me. Fucking works like a gem. I look okay. I think I look okay naked. I might not look good naked. Maybe in my mind. If you think yourself is good looking naked, does that make you gay? Maybe for myself. Would I suck myself off? Isn't that the age-old question? Would you suck yourself off? If you were cloned and that's all you got, that's still pretty gay. Still pretty gay. I know it's just like jerking off, but the fuck. Would I do it? Maybe. We're like, well, you do it first. He's the clone. I'm like, if he will, I know I will, because we have the same brain. So I'm like, well, let's get into the chase. Let's get it over with. I guess. Fuck it. It's your own dick. Once it's in your mouth, you wouldn't even know. You're like, that's my dick. I can tell. That's my taste. Maybe. I have no idea. I haven't cloned myself too many times lately. This year, anyway. It's been a slow year. So, technology's improving, though. We'll get there. For sure. For sure. Fuck. But anyway, Halloween, I got so fucking drunk. I don't even know. I didn't even drink that much. It's because I drank early. Not even early. I drank with no food. I fucked up. I just didn't eat. And so I got drunk. I got drunk quick. Quick? Not really quick. Just easy. Easier than usual. I probably had fucking quite a bit of shots, actually. Maybe 15, 16, 17. I don't know. Plus of beers and some shots. Jello shots. And Bailey's, coffee, ice cream. Yeah, man. I had a bit. A lot. Okay? That's fine. But I paid for it. Fuck, I'm still half paying for it. I don't even know what day this is. This is 2 days after Halloween. Because I could not. I was gonna do the podcast, record the podcast the night of Halloween. That way I was in all of my makeup. It would have been great. No. Came home, way too drunk. Passed the fuck out. In this seat, half off. I woke up half off the seat. Half off the seat. I was so fucked up. It was like 4 a.m. I woke up. I'm like, oh, what the fuck am I doing out here? I looked like, when I looked at the computer, it looked like I was trying to watch Ernest Scared Stupid. Did I watch any of that or recall any of it? Fuck no. No. I always get worried when you wake up somewhere you're not supposed to be. Because it's like, fuck. Did I fuck up? Am I out here because I've been banished? Because that's scary. So then you like creep back into the house, like making sure no one's going to hit you or throw a shoe or something because you might have did something. But no, I didn't do shit. I just fell asleep in there. I'm a good kid. Now I'm a good kid. Moons ago, maybe a different story. Yeah. So that's why it's always scary when you wake up in a different room. This is why I don't drink. When you smoke weed, you wake up in the same room you fell asleep in. You know exactly where you are. Not with liquor, man. No idea how I got there. I was so sick the next day, I couldn't do the podcast. I was going to do it the night of, but worst case scenario, do it the next day, the day that I normally would have. No, wasn't happening. I was so sick. I was gagging, throwing up. I haven't thrown up from alcohol in 20 years, maybe more. Guaranteed, I have not thrown up in alcohol in decades. That's a personal achievement of mine. And for some reason, straight whiskey on an empty stomach said no. Said no. You are not that champion anymore. And you are going to release some of this. And I did. And you could tell some of that was still the unprocessed whiskey from the night before. It was pretty dark. It was that nice caramel bile color. Yeah. Caramel whiskey bile. You drink that twice, probably get right fucked up. Don't do it. Don't try this at home. Please do not try anything on this podcast at home. Unless it's you video it and send it to me and I approve it first. And I get some credit for the love of fuck. Because I need it. I deserve it. No, it was a rough morning. I couldn't do the podcast. I was so upset. I was fucking furious at myself. I tried. I was like, no, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. I couldn't do it. Even today, my guts aren't 100%. I haven't eaten today, though. I don't eat till evenings anyway. It's evening now. I'm going to eat after this podcast, though. Lots of meats and chickens, and I'm going to kill a baby and eat that. Well, it's eggs, whatever. Call it what you want. But I'll feel better after today. Fuck, it takes too long, man. This is why I don't drink. It takes too long. You know what happens when I'm done smoking weed? It's just nothing. I just go to sleep. Nothing. No headaches. No nothing. Nothing. Fucking you drink like that, just 3 days, your guts are turning, shits are all funky. It's coming out of your pores. It just makes me weak. I swear. I don't like it. I like a taste of whiskey. I don't mind a little buzz. That's what I like. That little buzz off, like, 2 or 3 drinks, maybe 2 or 3 shots. I have like maybe 2 or 3 in a glass, and then that's it. I have a glass. Fuck off. That's fine. But no, I had to go make a fucking little piggy of myself. Little oink. That's fine. Live and learn. Fucking this age and I haven't fucking learned yet? No. Will I do it again next year? Probably. Not as hard. I won't drink that hard. That was pretty hard. But it was fun as fuck. Everyone had a good time. I'm not going to complain about it, so why should you? Who the fuck are you to complain anyway? Listen to Bag Milk. Best fucking fans around. Best fans around are Bag Milk fans. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Prove it. Prove you're the best fans around. There's one thing to say you're the best fans around. It's another to prove it. You got to like, share, subscribe. Leave a review on the Apple Podcast. Even if you don't listen to the Apple Podcast or the Spotify Podcast or the whatever, go to them anyway and just leave a fucking review. Do as you're told. You're good kids. You just got to do as you're told. So, listen. Last week, we mentioned Ghosts in the Machines. That fucking video. Something happened. I should have videoed it after the fact. As I was editing that bitch, just as I started talking about Ghosts in the Machines, the video froze. Like, directly at that spot. Like, as if we needed any further proof of Ghosts in the Machines. I talk about it, and as I'm editing, it fucks up right there. I had to move some stuff around, shuffle some things. I fixed it up, but it was weird. And I think we might have angered some spirits last week. Last week, Halloween week, it was a blue moon week. I was talking about the ghosts. I shouldn't have been talking about the ghosts. I said, I don't believe. I said I had to say that or they'll come out and look, they fucked up my computer. So, don't believe. They're bad. I don't want to be invoking any evil spirits. So don't fuck with my computer on this podcast, okay? Yeah. That's the first fucking puff of weed all day, motherfucker. That's some good stuff. I figured it out. In 2020, it's 2020. This is the year 2020. This is a year of the worst calamities and fucking diseases and just nonsense of all time. But we still have to remember that this is also 2020. It's a year of tech. It's a year of potentially, turning your passion into actual money, like real reality. I feel like, maybe not just this year, but the last few years for sure have been making a turning point where you don't need to go to school. Like if you were a really good artist, you wouldn't need to go to school for that. You just pursue art and draw and find other people that draw, and you would learn with them and draw, and you don't need to pay for that. But you could find a job in art a lot quicker than you used to be able to. Especially with social media and the internet, man. So many things out there. So many people fulfilling their passions. It's all because of the internet. It's a beautiful thing in the world. No, but seriously. Like if it wasn't for the internet, I wouldn't be able to do this. People wouldn't be able to sell their stuff. They wouldn't be able to make things. They wouldn't think about things. More people are doing the things they actually love to do instead of just be like, hey man, what do you want to do? And you'd be like, I want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a firefighter, a policeman. All those same jobs. No one ever thinks, I want to make my own salsa. You're like, what? You can't do that. Like, what do you really want to do? Well, I want to do a podcast. I want to be an Instagram influencer. I want to draw on TikTok. What? All of these things can make money. And all of them can be entertaining and fulfilling. And I feel like we're getting closer and closer to having more of these jobs. Not less of the education jobs. It's just, you don't need it as many. You don't need, like, you're going to need some doctors. You need, obviously, doctors. You need more doctors, probably more than ever. But when they keep saying how technology is going to push people out of jobs, well, it's the passionate people that are going to have jobs. If you're not passionate, I guess you're fucked. But figure something out. Maybe you just don't know what you're passionate about. I don't know everything. I love this podcast. I love shooting the shit. But I can't draw. But like my son can draw. And if I didn't encourage the shit out of that, who knows? Like he maybe a tattooist. He talked about that. That'd be awesome. That's, but people don't encourage that. They're like, that's not a real job. No, you got to go to school. You got to go to school and you got to be book smart. But what if he's just really good at art and wants to be a tattooist? And that's all he needs to do. He doesn't need to learn calculus. He doesn't need to learn physics. He doesn't need to fucking learn about Genghis Khan. None of that. He just wants to draw and put it on people's skin. If that's what he wanted, why wouldn't I encourage that? Some people wouldn't. Some people are idiots, in my book. It's a weird book. But that's what I want to try to encourage out of my kids is not the school route. School's cool and all. Learn a lot of good things, I guess. But school's never taught me about passion, I tell you that. There's never been someone that was like, I learned my passion of blah, blah, blah in school. Maybe some people did, music class. You might have learned your passion in guitar, but my passion for calculus. I don't know, man. Come on. My passion for comic books in school? My passion for drawing comic books. I learned that in school. No. My passion for fucking creating my own line of dildos. No. No. What if you have a magnificent cock and you want to share that with the world? You should. And you can make money off that. And you made a living. Now you got your own sex line. And then you branch out. You don't just do dildos, vibrators. And then you do, stuff for the men. Pocket pussies and stuff like that. But that's your line. You get your own celebrities in. Maybe you reach out to some that you would never think that would do them. Like Jennifer Aniston or something. What's the big deal if she puts a little mold on her vagina? I don't see it. Go ahead. Sell it off. But you got to make that business. Not many people are pushing for those rare businesses. We got to have something, man. That's where the passion projects come in. We need more passion projects. Less fucking people just going to school just cuz. And failing and struggling and then getting depressed and anxiety and coming out just shittier fucking adults because they were not great kids. Or not that they weren't great kids, is they weren't pushed, I guess. They weren't challenged in their own way. What's that quote? I don't even know. It's quote Albert Einstein. The one about the goldfish. If you judge everyone's ability, if you judge everyone on its ability to climb a tree, it makes a goldfish look stupid or something. I don't know. Something like that. But that's true. A goldfish can't climb a tree, but it might be just as smart as the rest. What's the difference? And that's the same thing to school. School's fucking stupid. School's fine, but they don't teach everything. So there should be more. There should be more of the things, the passions. If you find out a kid learns how to draw, I keep going back to drawing just because that's what my son's doing. My other daughter, she likes gymnastics. Well, fuck, if she can be gymnastics, well, let's see if she can get on the Olympics. I don't know, man. Let's see if that can get her passion. Follow that. I don't care if it makes money. Olympics isn't going to make her rich. But if that's what she wants, that's what she gets. And that's not school. You know what I mean? That's not school. That can be anything. That's just taught. That's a skill, talent. Singing, not school. She loves that too. Well, there is school for singing. But I mean, if you practice with enough, you don't need school. There's enough singers out there that are famous that never went to a singing school in their fucking life. Like me. I'm a beautiful singer, and I've never gone to singing school. Fa la 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 la. See that? Fucking scale? Wow. Pro. Fucking good. Oh my God. I'm just glad. I'm glad we had a good week, though. Glad everyone had a good week. Kids had a good week. I had a good week, I think. Now the week's starting again. We get the week starting again. Fuck. You know what I hate now? Day after Halloween. Day after Halloween. You know what they had the fucking audacity to do to me? They went and changed daylight savings. Now, if you're in a spot that doesn't have daylight savings, well, that spot is fucking awesome. But I do not live in a spot that doesn't have it. So now, I think daylight saving times ends because it falls back and springs ahead. So, it's now dark all the motherfucking time. There is no light. Like I said, this is what happens in Canada. I think it happens in the States too. It happens in a lot of places. But here, especially since we're so fucking, what am I, cold or what? So far fucking north, it's dark all the time. It's dark when I go to work. It's dark when I come home. That's when the depression sets in. Seasonal depression in Canada is fucking real. Check your friends in Canada during the winter because they might be slitting their throats. It's a dreary season up here. Pump your vitamin D up. Get it up high. And microdose psilocybin if you're into that. But get your fucking... Take care of yourself in the winter. Seasonal depression's not to be fucked around with. Not in Canada. It's a real shit. And I'm not talking about it's fucking rainy out and you're having a bad day. Yeah, no shit. It's raining. It's all winter and it's dark. You're not getting any sunlight. Working indoors. It sucks. So take care of yourself. Oh, yeah. So I tried these fucking cold showers. Oh, my God. And Jesus Almighty. Oh, my God. This is going to take some time. I thought for sure. I was like, I can get a minute. In. No problem. The whole goal was to like get a minute cold, then go back to a minute like warm, Luke, John Paul, and then cold, Luke, cold, 5 minutes. So I chickened out. I couldn't just go straight cold. I was like, no, I'm a bitch. That's fine. Say it as you want. I'm a bitch about the cold. I'm such a sissy about the cold. It's not even funny. So I got in there and what I did was I turned it down every 30 seconds or so. So I fucking finished shower, pumping out because I don't want to be messing around this time, right? And then I think I'm done all the, necessaries. I wash my balls, wash my hair. That's pretty much the necessaries. And then, so I'm done. And so I'm pretty close. I think it's pretty cold. It's pretty chilly, I thought. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to crank her down and see how that, I must be pretty close to cold, like as cold can be. And it wasn't even close. It was like hit with a wall of ice, liquid ice. Everything shriveled up. My penis went up inside me. My balls also. I still can't find one. And I screamed like a little girl. I shut it off instantly. So we're definitely going to have to work up to this one. Second attempt was definitely better. They've all gotten increasingly better. Have I increased it to even 1 minute? No, you're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I still can't. As soon as I get that cold, I don't scream anymore. And I don't, it's not as much shriveling up. But, no, I'm not lasting, that's seconds. I'm not getting a minute. 10 seconds, maybe? It's fucking cold, man. I'm a little pussy. These guys doing ice baths and stuff, monsters. They're monsters. They're absolutely genetically modified beasts. I can't handle it. I've seen people going from ice baths into saunas. Can't do it. I'm a little bitch with saunas too. Not saunas, hot tubs. I'm okay with saunas. I'm okay with even a steam room. Steam room's pushing it though, especially when it gets full steam. When she's full bore, she's intense. But even hot tubs, a little bitch. Takes me like 15 minutes to get into one of those motherfuckers. I hate them. It's like, what's the point? Put a remix on that. I do see the point. They are super fucking relaxing. Once I'm in there, it's fine. But it sucks so much getting into them, man. It hurts my nuts. It hurts my chest. Get them up to my nipples. I don't understand people that dunk their heads under. What are you fucked? What is wrong with you? And to go from an ice bath that would take me 15 minutes to get into, and a hot tub, and jump from one right into the other. Like if you dove in, I'd just die. I would just die. My heart would stop. None of my body would work. I'd shit myself. All fluids would release, and that was it. I'd die. There'd be nothing. There's no way I could handle that. An ice bath alone, just jumping into that, I'm pretty sure I'd die. So the two temperatures, no. Done. Done, died. Done, died. Done, died. It's not even a question. Hey, Brian, would you? No, done. I'm died. I wouldn't. They'd be like, I'll give you $100. I'm like, why? To die? You're going to give me $100 to die. Oh, wow. Thanks. I'll give you $1 million. To die. Like, what's your price to die? Because that's what that would happen. There's no question. $1 billion? Maybe. But I mean, fuck. That's only for the fam at that point. But I know I'm dying. You'd be like, you put a gun to your head for $1 billion. Oh, okay. Fucking ice bath water motherfuckers. What's wrong with you? There's no need of that. There's no need of that. There's barely a need to just turn my tap on. Ice water. Get some fucking A535. If you're that inflamed. Stop doing things that inflame you so much if you need an ice bath to uninflame you. Simple as that. Simple as that. Stop doing things. There's no need. That's so extreme. You're just being ridiculous. You're just trying to show off. Look at me. Look at me in my fucking ice bath. Ooh, you're so fucking cool. Look at me in my fucking lukewarm tub. Actually, I don't take a tub. That'd be pretty fucking weird. Pretty dirty. It's so weird. So weird. I wouldn't take a bath. Because after so long, I'm seeing my own fucking skin cells floating around. So why the fuck would I join a hot tub with 5 other people? Ew. And put my face under the water. Pools and hot tubs are fucking gross. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. They're just fucky. So, this cold water challenge, I thought 30 days? No. I think this is just going to be like one of those. I'm just going to try to do it and see if I ever can. If I ever can. Because I don't know if I ever can. So, this is just might take me a year to get a 1-minute cold shower. Because I'm such a fucking pussy. Root me on. Hashtag fucking cold shower, pussy. Fuck. I'll get there. It's so fucking cold. Especially it's winter now. But that's the whole reason I'm doing it. By the time I'm done doing it, it'll be cold. It'll be summer anyway. It'll be fucking fantastic. I won't even care. I'll get it together. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Ooh. I'm still upset I missed that episode, though. Because I was fucking hungover. What a weak sauce excuse. That's twice now. I've missed out on episodes because of weak sauce excuses. One, because I was in a bad mood. Oh, I just lost my hearing. That's weird. Hello? Okay. I think I just yawned a weird way. Or not, didn't yawn, like twisted my ears. You know how you twist your ears? I think I did that. But yeah, fuck. It's been a weird one. But last time, because I was in a bad mood, and this time because I was hungover. Both fucking weak excuses. Not gonna happen again. That's why I'm just doing them whenever. If I can't do them on the day I gotta do them, I gotta make up time. That's what I'm putting in. I gotta put in the time, and I'm putting in the time. Bagged milk is like your favorite soap opera. If you keep listening, you get it. If you keep listening, you get it. But if you don't keep listening, that's fine too, because this is so fucking random, it makes no sense anyway. But I put a little of my life in there, a little bit of randomness. It's good stuff, bag milk. Good stuff, bag milk. It's full of protein. Yeah, man, I don't even drink milk anymore. I put milk in my... We use this milk, Joya milk. It's ultra pasteurized, high protein, low carb, no lactose milk. Fucking fantastic. But we use it to make high protein yogurt. I make my own homemade yogurt, and it's fantastic. It's just a little bit of, it's all this milk with a little bit of yogurt to start the culture, and done. Yogurt. It's fantastic. You should do it up. And we use almond milk for cereals and stuff. I don't eat cereal, but you might see me on some cereals here soon. I'll let you know all about the upcoming details. I just hope this stomach goes away, man. I don't like it. This is why I'm not going to drink. You might see me drink, and you'll be like, this motherfucker drinks all the time. No. No. I used to have drinks on the podcast, and maybe during a good barbecue, have a glass, and that's it. I haven't been drunk in fucking forever. I'm too young for that. That wrecks the body. Did you know when liquor enters the body actually signals if you have food in it? It's like, hey, bitch, we got liquor coming in. Take all that food and shuttle it to fat. We got to handle this liquor right now. And that's what happens to your fucking food. So don't eat too much food around the same time you're getting liquored up, because it's all going to fucking fat storage pretty much. Pretty much. It's not all of it. Not 110%, but yeah, a lot of it. A lot of it just sits in your guts and you just puke it out the next day. Fuck. It's a good thing I never ate. There would have been so much fucking shit. Nope, just whiskey. Just get that out the old guts. It's good to make sure everything's cleared out anyway every now and again, just to, restart the system. Yeah, I'm sure recovering anorexics and bulimics would really love to hear that advice. That it's good every now and again to just clear out the system, Just have a good old purge. Stick the fingers down your throat and just release. Kind of like a reverse enema. Just to keep the figure looking good. You know what I mean? There's nothing better. Nothing better than a good old reverse enema. You see, it doesn't even sound that bad when you call it that, a reverse enema. Yeah, throw it up. No big deal. Just have yourself a little reverse enema. Yeah, that's probably not going to go over too well. Fuck them. Never started worrying before. Fuck. It's almost Remembrance Day. Are you one of those people that puts Christmas decorations out right after Halloween? Or do you wait till after Remembrance? There's so much divide on that topic. I get it, and I don't get it, and I get it. Because I get it. Like, you want to wait and kind of give Remembrance Day its build up to its day. Right? That's the respect. And you're like, fuck Christmas for now. Let's just give Remembrance its day. And they're like, that's what the soldiers would want. Well, this is where I kind of get the other side. The soldiers would also fought for the freedom for us to have whatever the fuck we want. So if someone wants to put Christmas decorations out, some soldier fought for that freedom. So, yeah. Really, it's just a personal decision, I think. And some people get super fucking heated about it. But really, it just comes down to that. It's a personal decision. If someone wants to put Christmas decorations up right fucking now because they're super excited about Christmas, go ahead. Someone fought for that freedom. And if someone doesn't want to, and they want to wait till November 11th or to 12th to start putting up, that's fine too. But there's such a fucking fight over it. I see hate. Some people getting hate for putting Christmas decorations up November 1st. It's fucking a little ridiculous. I think it's a little ridiculous putting them up that early. It's just so fucking early. I'm a December 1st guy. Not because of any of that. Remembrance Day or any. It's just because it's so fucking early, man. Why would you put them up November 1st? 2 months before? 1 month is fine. It's so much work. I'd rather put up Halloween decorations any day than Christmas decorations. I don't know, man. I like Christmas. Don't get me wrong. But it's not Halloween. It's not as fun. It's definitely a different vibe to it, though. It'll be good. It'll be good. Christmas is usually good. Fuck, I smoked that whole fucking joint. Look at that fucking... It's been a long one. You would think, or something. Or just a fucking weak-ass joint. But Christmas... It's my second favorite, I guess. Fucking better than Valentine's. But for me, it's... I wish it would just get away from the gifts. I like the snowy feel. I like the family get-togethers and the dinners. And that's where I wish it would just stop. Fuck the gifts. Maybe maybe an Easter style. Like when we do Easter, we do it's spring. So we do like a spring outfit and like a spring toy or object, something to go along with that outfit. That's it. And chocolate and candies. That's what Christmas should be. Just a little bit. Like a fucking winter outfit and some chocolate and candies and a winter toy. And that's it. Done. Like $100. But no. No, it's not. Every year. I dread Christmas because it's a fucking fortune. And it should never be a fortune. It shouldn't be about that. It should just be about the time you spend with your family. Like if I didn't have to spend a penny and I just said, hey man, we're just going to hang out. That's going to be the gift. We're going to have that day. We're going to all hang out. We're going to have a beautiful meal. Maybe 2 or 3 over a couple days. And that's awesome. That's the holidays. But some people, they just go fucking bananas, man. Just buy. And I've done it. And I've spent thousands on these stupid kids. And their toys I step on and break. And I hate them. The toys, not the kids. Not so much the kids. But fuck. Thousands. On one kid. And I said I wouldn't. I'm like, no, that's not this year. This year for sure not. Okay, not this year. I know I said last year for sure, but not this year. You know, we said the last 4 years in a row, but this year for sure. This year for sure, though. I'm done. Well, we're going to give our kids a rude awakening. We'll see. I don't want to do it no more. Just say, fuck it. Rip the Band-Aid off. Like, look, this is Christmas. This is what it is. It isn't hundreds of dollars and as much presents flowing out the tree as possible. It ain't that. It ain't that, kids. Maybe they'll learn. They probably won't. They're my kids. They'll fucking never learn. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If they're my kids, they ain't learning shit. That's just the truth. Because Stone Cold said so. All right. That's it from me. You guys have a good week. I'm out.